Hello everyone, magandang buhay sa lahat. Welcome na welcome po kayo dito sa aking Mathematics Tagalog tutorial. Sa video na ito ay papaliwanag ko sa inyo on how to graph linear inequalities in two variables. So paano nga po ba mag-graph? Okay, consider this linear inequality 2x plus 3y is greater than 5. Ipapaliwanag ko po sa inyo kung paano po ito i-graph sa Cartesian coordinate plane. And after graphing, ay ituturo ko po sa inyo, ipapaliwanag ko sa inyo how to determine the solution sets of the given inequality based on its graph. So ipapaliwanag ko po yan sa inyo at illustrate ko sa inyo in step by step. Bago ako mag-present ng examples on how to graph linear inequalities into variables ay i-recall muna natin ano nga po ba yung kanyang graph. Okay? The graph of linear inequality in two variables is half of a plane. Ibig sabihin, kalahati po ng Cartesian coordinate plane ay solution po ng linear inequalities in two variables. At sa pagitan ng solution and not solution of the given linear inequality sa Cartesian plane ay kailangan po tayong mag-determine ng boundary lines. Okay? So, dalawa po ang klase ng boundary lines of a graph of linear inequality. We have broken line and we have solid line. So, ano po yung pagkakaiba ng broken line at solid line? So, for broken line, the inequality symbol is less than or is greater than. So kapag ganito po yung ginamit na inequality symbol, ang boundary line po ay broken line. Ano po? So ano pong ibig sabihin ng broken line? This means that points on the boundary line are not part of the solution set. Ibig sabihin, lahat po ng points na dadaanan ng broken line ay hindi solution ng linear inequality. How about for solid line? Solid line, the inequality symbol used is less than or equal to or is greater than or equal to. So kapag ganito po yung ginamit sa inequality, ang graph po niya ay solid line, yung boundary line. Okay? So ano pong ibig sabihin kapag solid line? This means that points on the boundary line are part of the solution set. So lahat po ng dinaanan na points, yung solid line, ay part po ng solution set ng inequality. So mamaya, i-illustrate ko po yan sa inyo. Illustrate ko po sa inyo yung pagkakaiba ng solid line and broken line sa graph on the Cartesian coordinate plane. So ito po yung solid line. So again, ang graph po ng linear inequalities into variables ay kalahati ng plane. Ano po? So ito po yung boundary line, yung kulay red na line, and half is shaded and the other half is not shaded. So yung shaded po, yan po yung kanyang solution. At yung not shaded po, yan po ay hindi solution. Okay. So kapag solid line ang ginamit po dito sa graph ng linear inequality, ibig sabihin, ito po yung inequality symbol na ginamit. Ito po ay is less than or equal to and is greater than or equal to. So anong pong ibig sabihin ng solid line? So ang solid line po ay lahat ng points na dadaanan ng line ay kasama po sa solution of the given linear inequalities into variable. Okay. So how about naman kapag broken line? So ito po yung broken line. Ibig sabihin, mayroon pong space sa lines. Hindi po dire-diretso. Kaya po siya broken line. So kapag broken line ang ginamit as boundary, ibig sabihin, ang ginamit sa linear inequalities ay is less than and or is greater than. Okay, so ano naman po ang ibig sabihin ng broken line? So sabi po sa definition kanina, kapag broken line, lahat ng points na dinaanan ng broken line ay hindi po siya solution. Okay, kasama po siya sa not solution. Ang solution lang po sa broken line ay yung shaded portion lang po. Hindi po kasama ang points sa broken line. Unlike sa solid line, nakasama yung mga points na solution na dinaanan ng solid line. So yun po yung pagkakaiba ng broken and solid line. Okay? Okay, so let's try examples. Ito po yung ating example number 1. graph x plus y is greater than 3. So yung igagraph po nating linear inequality ay simple lang po ito. So medyo madali nating i-graph ito. So how to graph this linear inequality x plus y is greater than 3? Ganito lang po yon. Sundan po natin yung steps. Step 1, change the inequality symbol to an equal sign. So mula po dito sa ating inequality, x plus y is greater than 3, i-change po natin yung sign na inequality na is less than, is greater than sa equal sign. Ganito po yon. Okay, so magiging x plus y is equal 3. Okay, yun po yung ating step number 1. So again, yung inequality, paltan natin ng equal sign. Then after mapaltan yung equal sign, ito po yung step 2. Graph the equation in a Cartesian plane. So igagraph na natin itong equation na ito sa Cartesian plane. So there are many methods of graphing linear equation in two variables. So ang gagamitin ko po dito kasi medyo easy po yung ating equation ay yung intercept form, yung x and y intercept. So ibig sabihin, we are going to determine the x and y intercept. So, i-determine natin yung x-intercept mula sa equation x plus y is equal to 3. So, to find the x-intercept, let y is equal to 0. Okay. Again, para ma-solve natin yung x-intercept, gawin natin na y ay 0 and then simplify. Okay. So, x plus the value of y 0 is equal to copy 3. And then x plus 0 is x. So, this will become x is equal to 3. Ibig sabihin, ang x-intercept po ay 3. Now, calculate the y-intercept. So again, to compute for the y-intercept, ang gagawin naman po nating 0 ay yung x kasi susolve natin yung y. So this become, yung x ay maging 0. So copy plus y equal to 3. And then add what is 0 plus y, that is equal to y. So y is equal to 3. And 3 is also the y-intercept. So, ibig sabihin, pareho po yung x-intercept and y-intercept na 3. Okay. So, mula po dito sa x and y-intercept ay igagraph na po natin sa Cartesian coordinate plane. Okay, task ko po dito, continuation ng step 2, graph using the x and y-intercept. So, itagay ko po dito. So, x-intercept again is 3 and y-intercept is 3. So, this is our Cartesian coordinate plane. Again, itong horizontal line ay x-axis at vertical line y-axis. Now, we are going to graph the x-intercept. Ibig sabihin ng x-intercept, matatagpuan sa x-axis. Okay? At ang x-intercept po ay 3. Nasaan po yung 3? Ito po yung 3. Okay? At yung y-intercept naman ay matatagpuan sa y-axis. Nasaan naman po yung positive 3 sa y-axis? Ito po yun. Okay? So, this is y-intercept 3. Ito naman po yung x-intercept 3. Now, we are going to connect the two lines with a line. Pero, ano po yung line na gagamitin natin to connect? Magde-decide po tayo, dalawa po yung magiging line na gamitin natin. It's either broken line or solid line. So, paano po malaman? Ganito lang po yun para malaman natin kung anong line ang gagamitin natin. That is step 3. Identify the boundary line to be used. So, yung given natin na inequality ay x plus y is greater than 3. So, ang ginamit na inequality symbol ay is greater than. Kapag is greater than or is less than, ito po ay broken line. Ano po? Kapag walang or equal to, broken line po yan. Kaya, ilalagay po natin dito ay broken line. Okay, so yan na po yung ating broken line. And then, next step ay, ito po yung ating next step, number 4. Choose one point on the plane to test the half plane to be shaded. Don't use point on the line. So, ang ibig sabihin ng step number 4 ay mamimili po tayo ng points dito po sa ating Cartesian coordinate plane kahit saan lang po maliban sa points na dinaanan ng boundary line, ng line na ito. So, marami pong points dito, marami pong points dito. At ang pinakang safe at pinakamadali na gagamitin nating point ay yung point of origin. So, nasaan po ba yung point of origin? ito po yung intersection ng x and y axis. Ito po yon, pakita ko sa inyo. Yan. So ito po yung point of origin. So ito pong point na ito ay hindi po dinaanan ng ating line. So ibig sabihin, pwede po nating i-test. So ite-test po natin itong point na ito. Okay. So ano po ba yung kanyang ordered pair? Ilagay ko po dito. Okay, ito po yung ating point. Ang ordered pair po niya ay 0, 0. Okay? 0 po sa x-axis at 0 naman sa y-axis. Point of origin. Okay? And then, ano pong gagawin natin dyan sa point na yun? Itetest natin mula po dito sa ating linear inequality. Okay, baba ko po ito. X plus y is greater than 3. Okay. Now, notice that sa ating ordered pair, ang first number sa ordered pair ay x at yung second number ay y. Okay, so ibig sabihin, ang value ng x dito ay 0 at ang value ng y naman dito ay 0. Substitute natin dito sa ating inequality. So this will become, ang x ay 0, ang y ay 0, and then is greater than 3. And then add, what is 0 plus 0? That is equal to 0. So 0 is greater than 3. Now, you're going to decide, is 0 greater than 3? Write or decide if true or false. So, iyan po ay false. Ano po? Yung 0 po ay hindi mas malaki sa 3. Kaya ito po ay false. Since ito pong point of origin ay false, ibig sabihin, ang solution po o ang shaded portion ng ating graph ay nandito sa kabila. Okay. So, ayan po yung kanyang shaded portion. Ngayon, kapag ito naman po ang nag-true, itong point of origin, ibig sabihin, nandito naman po sa kabila yung kanyang shaded portion. Itong portion naman po ito. Okay? Since nag-false, ibig sabihin sa kabila po ng line yung kanyang shaded portion. Okay. So ito yung graph ng linear inequality in two variables x plus y is greater than 3. Ngayon, paano po tayo kumuha ng solutions of this linear inequality? Okay, ganito lang po yon. Ito po yung solution, ito po yung not solution. Ibig sabihin, kukuha po tayo sa shaded portion. Okay? Okay, for example, ang kunin ko po ay ito pong point na ito. Okay? Part po ito ng shaded portion. So ano po yung ordered pair ng point na ito? Ang ordered pair po niyan ay, tama po bang 2, 2? So ibig sabihin, ang x ay 2. Ito po yung x-axis. Nakatapat sa 2, kaya ang x po niya ay 2. And then, ito namang point na ito sa y-axis, nakatapat sa 2 din. Kaya, ang point naman po ng, ang value naman po ng y ay 2. Kaya, ang point na yan ay 2, 2. Ibig sabihin, this ordered pair 2, 2 is a solution of this linear inequality. Okay? Gawin lang po ang pagkuha ng solution set. So, lahat po dito ay pwede po ninyong kunin lahat po ng points na nandito as a solution of the inequality. Okay, so let's have another example to master the lesson. Graph 2x plus y is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, so again, paano po i-graph? Yung first step, you're going to change the inequality symbol to an equal sign. So mula po sa inequality is greater than or equal to, ay gawin po natin itong equation. Okay, so this will become 2x plus y is equal to 4. Okay, iyon lang po yung ating pinaltan. And mula sa equation na ito, ay igagraph po natin yan sa Cartesian coordinate plane. Okay, yan po yung ating step number 2. Graph the equation in the Cartesian plane. So again, napakaraming method in graphing linear inequality into or linear equation into variables. Pero ang gagawin ko po dito ay x and y intercept. So we are going to calculate the x-intercept and the y-intercept of this equation. Unahin ko po yung x-intercept. Ang given ay 2x plus y is equal to 4. Ito po yon. So, kapag isosolve natin yung x-intercept, ang gagawin po nating 0 ay yung y. Okay, ito pong y. Gawin po nating 0 ito. So, this become copy 2x plus ang y ay 0 is equal to 4. Okay, if you add 2x plus 0, that is equal to 2x. Okay, so 2x is equal to 2. Okay, so ngayon ay we are going to solve for x. So may kasamang 2. If you want to remove 2 here, then divide 2 to both sides of the equation. So 2 divided by 2, that is cancel. 1 po yan. So this become x is equal to 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. So the x-intercept now is equal to 2. How about for the y-intercept? Okay? So ito po yung ating given equation. 2x plus y is equal to 4. Ang gagawin naman po natin ditong 0 ay yung x kasi i-compute po natin yung y-intercept. So ganito po yun. 2x means 2 times x. So kapag ang x ay 0, so 2 times 0, then copy plus y is equal to 4. So notice here, y naman po yung ating variable dito na iwan. So simplify, what is 2 times 0? That is equal to 0. And then copy plus y is equal to 4. And add 0 plus y is equal to y. So y is equal to 4 and that is the y-intercept. Okay. So again, ang x-intercept ay 2 at ang y-intercept ay 4. Okay, so let us now graph the x and y intercepts in the Cartesian coordinate plane. Okay, so what is the x-intercept? The x-intercept is found in the x-axis. So ito po yung 2, dito po natin lalagay yung 2 na x-intercept. At yung y-intercept naman ay 4, matatagpuan sa y-axis. At ang 4 po ay ito po yung 4. Okay, so lagay natin yung 2 points. Now, we are going to decide what line we are going to use. It's either broken line or solid line. Okay, so here, ito po yung step 3 natin, decide the boundary line. So yung given po natin na inequality ay 2x plus y is greater than or equal to 4. So ito po yung inequality symbol na ginamit, is greater than or equal to 4. Kapag ganyan po na may or equal to, ang kanyang pong line ay solid line. Kaya ang gagamitin po natin dito ay solid line. Okay. And then, next ay we are going to decide kung saan po yung shaded portion. Okay, ito po yung pagitan ng shaded and non-shaded. Ito po yung ating boundary line. So pwede po yung dito yung shaded portion, pwede naman po dito yung shaded portion. So to shade the part of the solution of the given inequality ay kuha po tayo ng isang point dito. Okay, so yan po yung ating step number 4. Okay, ang step number 4 natin ay choose one point on the plane. Okay, so yung point po na kukunin natin dapat hindi po dito sa ating line. Ano po? So dapat nandito sa part na ito. Huwag po tayong kukuha ng point dito sa dinaanan ng line. So again, yung point of origin ay hindi po dinaanan ng line. So pwede po natin itong kunin ulit as test or to test which one is the shaded portion. Okay, so yung point po natin na origin ay iyan. At ito po yung kanyang ordered pair. So again, ito pong una ay x and the second number is y. Okay, so here, we are going to substitute. So 2 times x ay 0. So pareho po yung x and y is 0. So 2 times x, so 2 times 0, and then plus, ang y ay 0, is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, and then simplify. 2 times 0 is 0. Okay, and then kapag ito ay 0, i-add natin sa 0 dito, that is equal to 0. Okay, so 0 is greater than or equal to 4. Is 0 greater than or equal to 4? Decide if true or false. Tama po ba yan? That is wrong. Kaya yan po ay false. So yung 0 po ay hindi po yan mas malaki sa 4. Yan po ay mas maliit. Kaya ito po ay false. Since ito pong point of origin na ito ay false, ibig sabihin, dito po sa part dito, sa left ng boundary line na ito ay not solution. So ang solution po niya ay nandito sa kabila. Okay? So yan po yung ating shaded portion. Okay. So I mean to say, lahat po ng points na nandito sa shaded portion ay solution at dito po sa non-shaded portion, ito po yung not a solution of the given inequality. Okay. Now, if you want to get the solution or if you want to determine the solutions of the given inequality, kuha lang po kayo ng isang point dito or 2 points, depende kung ilan po yung hinahanap ng problem. For example, kukuha ako dyan. Ito po yung ating kukunin. Okay, ito pong point na ito. So kapag ito pong point, bakit kaya dito po ako kumukuha sa intersection ng line? Kapag intersection kasi ng line, eksakto yung number. Okay, 4 at ito ay 3. Kapag dito po kasi sa pagitan, magpo-point ka pa or fraction ang kukunin mo. Kaya kapag kukuha kayo ng point, dito po sa intersection ng mga lines. Okay, so ano po yung kanyang ordered pair yung point na yan? Ang ordered pair po niya ay 4 sa x-axis. Ito yung x, nakatapat po sa 4. Okay, tama pong 4. At sa y-axis naman, yung point na yan ay nakatapat sa 3. Okay? Kaya 4, 3 ang solution or one of the solutions of the given inequality. So lahat po yan, pwede po kayong kumuha dyan. Lahat po yan ay solution ng inequality. Okay? To end up the discussion, try this activity. Okay? Try your best to do this activity. You're going to graph 7x minus y is less than or equal to 14. So, para makita ko po yung inyong sagot, kung meron po kayong graph nitong inequality na ito, ay pwede lang po ninyong picturean at isend po sa akin sa Native Man Math Tutorial Facebook page. Pwede po ninyong isend yan sa aking messenger. So, hintayin ko po. Or, kung meron po kayong assignment na ginagraph na linear inequality into variables at hindi po kayo sure sa inyong sagot kung tama o mali, pwede po ninyong picturean at isend po sa akin sa Facebook page. So, hintayin ko po yan. I'm waiting. Salamat sa panonood mga anak. I hope that you learned how to graph linear inequalities into variables in Cartesian coordinate plane. So next discussion ko po ay about solving problems involving linear inequalities into variables.